Hey everyone, it's Juicy. I am going to show you the new apartment, or the new, excuse me, office buildings and the warehouses. I played around a little bit today, and this is my new Xbox. I returned my other one, and I ended up messing up, and I didn't realize that it was set back to only recording 30 seconds and not 5 minutes. So I ended up selling the office building I had and buying the cheap one that's like for 1 million, so I could go back and show you guys how much the second to the highest pricing wise office building is. And these are just the different schemes right now, the decor that you can choose from. So I actually went with, I liked like more of a modern look. And then I originally had a girl, but for some reason she didn't look like her and she was really ugly, so I changed it to a guy. And of course, got to have the Juicy Nation. And you can go through, I think there's 12 different fonts that you can choose from, along with all the different colors. Now these are optional. I did decide to do the gun safe and the money safe, and the accommodations. So with everything, it brings the total up to 5.6 million. And yeah, so that is the office building. Now you also have to get warehouses, but I'm actually going to just show you, since I actually had to redo it, so I could go through it with you guys. My warehouse is already purchased, so I'll show you that in a second. And I just wanted to put this in here real quick so you guys could see all the different fonts that you guys can choose from whenever you're choosing your organization name. Alright, so we are currently headed to my office building, and of course I park on the sidewalk. I never park at the parking spaces, ever. I'm lazy. I want to be as close as I possibly can. So, it's pretty nice. They definitely upgraded a lot compared to what it was before. So whenever you get out of the elevator, alright, so whenever you get out the elevator, it just takes you up front. And as soon as you walk in, you can, of course, see your company name. And then there's your assistant. Like I said, I chose the guy over the girl. But here's some of the options you have. You can request different vehicles at a price, of course. When you're actually going to get your cargo, they'll all be lit up. You can do your personal vehicle, and then from now on, free snacks. Now, if you have a full inventory, you can't get it here, and you can't stockpile from here, but you can come in here and just get, your free snacks. So first thing, we'll go to the right, and you have your little lobby waiting area with a couch and a couple chairs. And then, when you first walk in for the first time, you're not going to have the cargo and stuff sitting there. It'll actually be bare boned, but since I already done some of the missions, I don't want to call them missions, since I already got some of the crates, there's going to be different supplies throughout the office. And this is the laptops. You can actually sit at all of those. And see, this is the medical supplies I had picked up. And then more medical supplies. And then back there at that counter, you can actually go there and you have that green juice stuff you can drink. Over here, I think this is silver, or like mints, that I had gotten. And this is your conference room. You can sit yourself plus 6 people. But you can only hire 3 people like you do with your VIP as the CEO. Now, what I think is pretty cool is whenever she sits down or you sit down, they pull out a gun at the table and slam it down. And as you sit here periodically, they'll pick it up and you'll play with it and then sit it back down like a kingpin. It's kind of funny. And if you see the map in front of you, all the little different pins, this is actually the map of the game. And the green pins is the warehouses that you own, and the red are the other warehouses in the area that you can go after, or that you can buy later on in the game, or whatever you want to do. You can buy up to 4, but when you first start, you can only buy 2. You only have 2 warehouse slots that you can buy. And then as you progress and raise your organization, then you can fill those other 2 slots in. So you can see I did guns, more medical supplies, I think that's wine. There's more medical supplies there. Like I said, none of this stuff will be in here the first time you walk in. This is just because I've done some of the stuff already. And then you have your 2 chairs, another little lounge area with the TV you can sit at. Now, when you sit down on the couch, if you have multiple people in here, you can watch TV, or you can play that game, what does it say, Don't Cross the Line or something like that. Pretty far away from it right now, so I can't really see what it said. But there's also 3 different poses that you can choose from, that you can move them. There's this one, and then sit up straight, cross the arms, and then like a lean down position. There's also one at the table. If you sit at the head of the table, it's one position, you don't move. But if you sit in the other chairs, you can choose. They have where you can move your head and things like that. The direction of your head and different poses and positions. But if you sit, like I said, if you sit up front, you can't. But there has to be somebody else with you when you're sitting on the couch in order to play the game. So the next thing is and then there's those 2 hallways that you see, open areas, that takes you back to your assistant's office. And there's some more stuff that I got. Okay, through this door over here, this is, you can drink gin, whiskey, and rum. There's some of the pills I had gotten, the narcotics. And here's your closet you can change at, and then this takes you back out front to your assistant and out the main door. And then you have your bathroom. This is where your shower is at. And then the next door is your toilet and your sink. Then you have your little bed, your little cot. This is only if you actually did purchase the accommodations. Without the accommodations, this isn't here. This little extra area. Here's some more of the stuff I got. Some ivory tusks, jewelry. Yeah, some more ivory husks, animal parts. And then this is where the other liquor is in this one. So you have 2 different types out front, and then you have the one in the back. And then you can see there's some art I collected. Now, even though I have the money safe in the gun locker, as you can see, I have money piled up everywhere. That's because I had filled up my small warehouse and sold everything, and then filled up some more and sold it. Trying to get back, because this actually costs a lot of money to start up the organization. So, and then here is your safe with all your money in it. Moolah, moolah, a lot of money. And then on this side is your gun safe, your ammo, your gun locker, which I think is pretty cool. I like how they did this. And then here's all the different guns that you can pick from. Alright, and then when you first sit down, when you first actually purchase your building, your assistant will call you and give you the rundown. And the same thing when you get here, they give you a rundown. But because I already did it, it's not going to do it again. But you sit down and you sign in, and then it registers your organization. And then this, right now, as you can see, I'm currently empty. And you can see my succession rate on picking up my cargo and selling it. I did have somebody blow up half of my warehouse and took my inventory. And there has been a couple missions that I didn't complete because didn't really understand it yet, didn't know if I should have people with me or do it by myself. But I will, go through that with you on my next video. For now, I'm just going to go through this real quick. And then here's the different warehouses that you can buy. You have small, medium, and large. They range, that's the cheapest one that there is 250,000. And they range the whole way up to 4 million. I would suggest it does not matter what size you buy. Just buy the cheapest one to start. I didn't. I had bought this one first, right here at the corner. And it was a small one the first time I bought it. I didn't have the two large ones. I had the small one, and I had a large one. Oh, excuse me. And I had filled up the small one, and I was like, well, shit, I might as well just buy two big ones so I can have all this stuff in here. But until you really get your organization up, there's really no point in it. Buy small, because you don't get your money back and you don't get paid until you sell. And the people that you hire, they don't get paid until you sell. So when you hire somebody on, they get their 10 or their 9,000 every 10-15 minutes, and their RP, just like the VIP does, pays out a little bit more than the VIP. But doesn't matter how many crates they pick up with you, doesn't matter, how many different missions they go on with you while they're in the CEO. They do not get paid unless they are there with you to sell. Then they get a percentage of it, which does not come out of your cut. They'll get a percentage of whatever. I think it ranges like 10,000 and up. But that's what I'm saying. It's really not worth it to buy big right now. Buy small, get your money back, and then go from there. So my next video, I will show you guys is some of the quote-unquote missions that you have to go on to get your crates. There's a lot of different ones. It's like medical, narcotics, electronics, guns and ammunition. There's a lot of them. I didn't even make it through all of them yet, and I've been doing this all day. So I added this little clip in here real quick because I didn't want to show you guys something. Whenever you get into the vicinity of your building, there will be a message that pops up where you have to hit right on your D-pad, and it automatically lands your helicopter for you and takes you directly into your building, which I think is amazing because I hate landing these helicopters, especially on a roof. So I definitely want to thank GTA for this one because it is awesome. So I hope you liked the video. Make sure you like and subscribe below. And if there's anything that you guys want to see, just let me know. I will do my best to get it out there for you. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.